That's going to be part of my physical therapy. Seeing how well I smacked the synchronized laugh in the beginning. Oh, there's not too much. Let me stop that. There's not too much going on this week. You'll notice that the layout's similar. I talk about this in between all the other nonsense rambling. Well, while I'm doing the voiceover for the sped up painting process. But anyways, you'll notice that the layout is similar to last week's. I was going to change it up a little bit, but I have a new character coming in on, I'm trying to make it so it's the week of Halloween, and I thought it'd be interesting to go similar. But bam! So who knows? Could just suck, but could be good. And that's the whole point. It's just have fun and play around with everything. But yeah, I think that's basically it. And if you're asking yourself, is he? Yeah. Like, about the amount of your average touring funk band at this point. I know, I'm not going to be allowed to make art YouTube. What a bummer. I can't imagine. Let me get my swooning couch. I'm not taking it seriously enough. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in once again. It means the world to me. Love you all, and let's get to it. Bye. Second attempt. Let's see how poorly this goes. The first one, I'm not sure what happened. I think this is called Welcome to Working with Linux Sound. We all know how well that goes. But my voice was pitched down so much that I sounded like Buffalo Bill out of Silence of the Lambs. It puts the lotion in the basket. Who knows? Maybe it was a good effect. I mean, normally I sound like a stoned teenager, so maybe this would actually work for me. Who knows? Anyways, you'll notice it's doing something a little different. I'm starting off with the inking this time. Previously, I liked allowing the watercolors to do what they did and then kind of working with that as to where the inking went, but I wanted to experiment a little bit, because if you're just going to do the same thing over and over and over, you might as well go and get a desk job, a cubicle job, and that's a slow death right there. So we're going to take chances. We're going to try different things out consistently. Some will work out, some of them won't. Say la vie, who cares? The other thing is, I've always been reluctant with a lot of waterproof inks because I had a super bad experience when I first started doing pen and ink. Everybody told me how great Noodler's Bulletproof was, and then so I did an intricate drawing, hit it with the watercolors. It wasn't even a typical wet and wet watercolor that I do, and whammo, it just ran every place. Not a good deal at all. So I was like, let's try it. So far, the Daily Rounding has treated me right. Didn't look like it was going to have a problem, and it didn't. It came through like a champ, as you can see here. And I like the simplicity of the lines on this. And it's funny because I always remember Grant Morrison talking about situations he'd write about in The Invisibles would then come true. Well, it happened here, but I did it to myself, so I can't blame chaos magic or anything like that. I totally did what Chico does in the comic strip Sunday night, and I took a little bit too much tincture. Well, I took the first dose, and then I was like, maybe I've gotten too used to this. I built up a tolerance, or maybe because I'm putting it in my cocktail, it's breaking down a little bit. So I did another half dropper of tincture, and let me just tell you, that was the best episode of The Walking Dead I have ever seen. It was so good. But yeah, I was cracking up that I wrote about this, drew it, then I turned around and made the same rookie mistake myself. So it can happen to anyone. I mean, obviously I have more than a little bit of experience with this. And I know what you're thinking. Are you condoning the use of recreational pharmaceuticals? No, I'm not condoning it. I'm encouraging it highly. It's how you put life on God mode. It's wonderful. I mean, you're not escaping reality. You're just heightening reality. I mean, I'm handicapped. When I get that blaze, it's like I put Grand Theft Auto on insanity mode. When that happens, me getting across the living room makes me understand Lovecraft and his writings on Antarctica, because those are vast cosmic distances of me just getting across my living room. Poor Swizzle's my quad king. He gets a workout when I do that to myself. And I realize I've gone through an entire supposed YouTube art video. I haven't talked anything about art. I should take this more seriously, shouldn't I? I'll try, but it's just not gonna happen. It's just too much fun the way it is. And here we go again. Once again, get to watch the watercolors fall down the page. That's one of the best things in the world. I love these schminkies. The way that they follow down there and everything, just the granulation, it's beautiful. And I have to say, while we're at it, because, you know, we're gonna erase the masking fluid here, and then I'm gonna bust out the Prima watercolor confection set in order to do Chico and Al Ghul, and I am impressed beyond belief with that Prima watercolor confections, because that's a cheap little set, and I purchased a lot of watercolors. I haven't really had any that are as creamy as these are, so I'll probably try out their other sets, because once you find something good, it's not gonna last. Like, the factory is gonna change, the company's gonna change, they're gonna change the recipe, whatever they're gonna do. It never lasts, so you might as well grab it while you have the opportunity. And here you notice that the two of them, it's pretty much the same setup as last week. I was gonna change it up, but I have a character that I want to introduce right on Halloween week, so I thought it would be interesting to go static, 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 blam, change. So we'll see how that works out. I mean, what am I out? Some time and some paper? Woo! You know, at least I'm not having to do voiceovers again. I like how I said that like I'm a professional or something. Oh, I have to go back in the studio and do another voiceover. Woe is me. Where is my swooning couch? I'm a failure at making YouTube art videos. I don't take it seriously enough. Oh my god, life is gonna come to an end. And you'll notice, hopefully it's not making you seasick, but I wanted to try to center the camera some more during the editing so you can really see what's going on. So that's why it's kind of drifting around and things like that, because, you know, Grindel's not gonna hold those boards with a piece of paper taped on them for me. He calls that bourgeois. So they get pushed around as I paint, gotta adjust it. And look at that. Al Ghul will call me an amateur for my conduct this weekend. That's okay. He's totally allowed. Everybody on the Kelp Bed has a free pass for whatever they want to do, as if I had any say in it. And it looks like I am about to run out of time, so I want to say thank you so much for watching. Love you all, and have a beautiful weekend.